Hey gang, John here with Real Truck Garage. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install the LED taillights from Anzo on our 2013 F150 pickup. One of the things that we've got going here is you can see the factory taillights, a lot of chrome. They look pretty good on this truck, but for the purposes of what we're doing to our truck here, we want to kind of get rid of this chrome look, so we want to take these out. What we got to do is we got to take an 8mm socket, 2 bolts on the inside here. We just take those out and then we'll remove our light. And once we get our lights loose, then we'll just go ahead and pull the bulbs and the wiring and everything right out of these old ones. For this light in here, the easiest way to get this out, because we're working with some pretty tight quarters down in here. So what I usually do is I'll just take and grab a pair of pliers and just go ahead and grab this. Now you want to make sure that you don't turn this too hard because you don't want to break this plastic off on here. So if it starts to resist you a little bit, then kind of back off. But it should just turn and out it comes. So we have to remove our bulbs from our sockets because that's where our new wiring for our new light is going to plug in place of where our bulbs were. If you're wondering how these bulbs come out, because it kind of looks like if you look down in here, there's some clips on the sides or something that hold these bulbs in. That is really not the case. These are so simple that it'll drive you crazy, because all you have to do to remove these bulbs from these sockets is just go ahead and grab a hold of the bulb, not too tightly because you don't want to break this in your hand with the glass, and just go ahead and wiggle it back and forth while pulling out, and out comes the bulb. Once we have those bulbs out, the next thing we want to do is go ahead and plug these wires in to the sockets in place of our bulbs. Just give them a little push down in there until they lock into place. The next one is to go ahead and replace this center one, and we do it simply the same way we did as when we took it out, and we'll just give her a little twist, and there we go, got her locked in place. So then we'll go ahead and plug in the top one. Okay, now once we've got these plugged in, we want to go ahead and lock them in place just like how we took them out of the original factory light. Line them up just like we did the center one. Slide it down in there and give it a little turn. Okay, we've got those all locked in place. Now what we're going to want to do with these little boxes, if you look down in here, you can see there's a metal backing plate in here. That's part of the inside of the truck box. What we'll want to do is we'll want to take and get us some carb cleaner or something, a brake cleaner or something along that lines on a rag. Wipe this and clean it up real good. Now we've got this area in here all cleaned up so that our stuff will stick to it. We'll go ahead and peel this backing off of here. We'll just go ahead and plant these boxes right inside here. Okay, now as you can see, once you get that cleaned up and get them stuck on there, they aren't coming off. So now once we got those in place, now we can go ahead and put our taillight back into our truck. Just so you can see, on here there's a lineup pin, and this pin goes right inside this hole right here. So if you get that lined up and get that pressed in there, then your taillight will go in pretty smooth. Once we've got that back in there, we can go ahead and put our bolts back on the inside, and that'll take care of this side, and we'll go ahead and start on the other side and get that one in. Okay, got the passenger side light in. Let's go light these things up and see how they look.